Hello, everyone. I am Shae. Tonight we are playing Star Wars: Age of Infamy. We are playing a 5e conversion for Star Wars, D&D Star Wars, and we are currently down one player. However, they will be joining us later, hopefully, maybe. Tonight we are going to have a light session and just kind of mess around. One of our other players is in another state, so they don't have their awesome voice changer, but that's all right. I have faith in their abilities to manipulate their voice if they choose to. Anyway, players who are present, how are you?
Good. Mostly good.
Very
Gonna stick with the good.
Mostly good. Mostly good's all right. It's not bad, but it's not mostly bad.
I'm pretty good. I think my dog's survival instincts may have gone up a little bit because she finally calmed down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bonus.
Indeed.
This isn't my doom. This is good.
Wow. Anywho, we have a Mandalorian, a doctor, a crazy doctor, a pilot with a crazy droid.
I'm not that crazy.
Okay. A not crazy doctor. And a force sensitive Twi'lek. Anywho, it's been, like a month. More than a month since we played. It's been a while since we played.
It has been, yes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I forget what happened, but what happened last, you all had found a star map from old pirate wreckage and escaped the planet with, while some Sith apprentice was in hot pursuit of you all, intent on killing and or capturing. And you all managed to break into the hangar, or actually persuade your way into the hangar, and then break your way into the ship, and there was fighting, and you all managed to get rid of them, but not before they were able to alert the Sith guy, and the Sith guy was on his way there, and then you almost didn't make it out, but then you did, thanks to some decent piloting. And now you all escape and past into the atmosphere, into space. You are all in space with a stolen ship. And just to give folks a good look at this ship. Gosh, that's a small picture. I thought it'd be bigger. But that's the chip. And you all have this at your disposal now. Theo, you stole this rich kid's ship who wants to kill you all, leaving him currently stranded, probably not forever, on Tatooine. And as you all fly out with, actually, you still have one survivor. A single trooper who surrendered.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about him. Cal doesn't know about him.
Nah, Cal doesn't know about him.
Dorgan does.
So, what are you all doing? Cal, you are flying the ship out into space. The color of the sky fades to that starry blackened backdrop with pinpoints of light scattered about, and two much closer stars, giving off a bit of light as you circle up and around the planet.
Does it look like any ships are following us? Anything at all?
Currently, no.
Okay. Are there any other ships around in the immediate space besides just like, I guess, like freighters taking off from the planet and whatnot.
Probably.
Any like Imperial ships or what look to be Imperial ships.
Nothing in visual range. It wouldn't be out of the question that there would be some around. And the ship you are currently riding in is still coded as the apprentice's ship.
Right. Cal, for now, is just going to be flying the ship and trying to get some distance between them and that Sith on the ground. But probably after about 5 minutes or so of flying, he's going to call out over the intercom. Oh, I haven't done this voice in fucking a month. Alright, are we all clear down there?
I don't even remember if I'm in that room. I think fucking Jorgen's the only one that knows about the surrendered trooper.
Last I recall, it was just Cal and Chaos on the bridge. Chaos was guarding the bridge in the hallway leading down.
Yeah, you all still have a bunch of bodies around too on the ship. Stuff's probably jostled from taking off unexpectedly. Jorgen! Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're all right, though we're gonna have to drop off some bodies somewhere.
What? You're a doctor. This is a great time to learn about anatomy.
Know plenty about anatomy.
Right. Probably not a good idea to have all these dead troopers on the ship.
It's a great idea to experiment what kind of special effects some chemicals have on cadavers.
Did we get a count on how
Did-
many there were?
I mean, some of them are not on the ship. Some of them are. I forget. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's probably 8 that are on board, and like 3 or 4 that are not. That were
Including
left
the
in the
survivor?
hangar, including the survivor.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are into Mercy, right?
Is that the guy in the airlock room?
Yeah, and you're in the room he surrendered in. You see that there is a very small, as far as ships go, a very tiny little, what would be a strike fighter, just sitting in the hangar there, but he's still standing there with his arms up.
I moved him to the airlock.
There is an airlock in there.
Yep. So Jorgen would be on one side of the airlock door, and he would be on.
Okay, if you're going
But
to,
he's still asking for mercy, so this is still a valid question. And Jorgen probably would be looking at them through their helmet and just be like, "Of course, I offer Mandalorians mercy. What do you have that would make you valuable to keep around?"
well, I mean, aside from, and this is the guy who did the sniping before, if I remember right.
Yeah, I remember that annoying fucker.
Yeah, it's that annoying fucker. I mean, besides, calibrating weapons and my own special, I know a little bit about working that ship there. A little bit of any kind of like gestures to the strike fighter, and a little bit of cyber tech on on the engines if need be.
Sorry, what did you say the last part was? My mom messaged me right as you were talking.
He said, you know, he's done cyber tech on the rifle he has been using, as well as the small strike fighter, and a little bit on the ship. Though it sounds like he worked mostly on equipment and the strike fighter, or systems on the strike fighter.
Oh, so you're saying you've modified things on the ship and this equipment over here on this side of the door. And Jorgen will like head tilt to very clearly indicate that the man's gear is on this end and not on his airlock side.
Yes.
So how does that make you useful to me now? You've already done what's needed.
My skills as a cyber tech, I could work on your equipment. Run repairs on equipment.
We already have him. He's the one flying this hunk of junk.
Well, he's currently flying it. I don't suppose he can fly it and work on it.
I imagine the droid could handle flying well enough. Word is around these parts, the best pilots are only as good as their droid supercomputers plugged into the hard drives nowadays.
Wow. Topical.
You're welcome.
Woke Mandalorian.
I imagine that's a load of bullshit and has not, happened yet canonically, so perhaps my skills are still valid? At least until that trilogy comes out.
All right, potentially valuable Sith soldier. You have a name?
Chris.
And as he's saying his name, I hit the airlock button.
Okay.
Chris.
Yeah, so you hit the airlock button, he immediately gets jettisoned out. And is no more.
The day I let a Sith back onto our ship.
Stop.
Cal's voice is gonna come over the intercom. Yeah, I'm reading airlock. Emission? What was that?
Just taking out the trash.
Yeah, that's really vague. What do you mean?
I'm not sorry for that. Just a straggler. Problems dealt with.
Right. Alright, well...
I jettisoned the remaining Sith soldier that was still alive.
Alright, well, why don't...
Figured it would sit better on your conscience if you didn't know the actual details, but since you had me spell it out, I just sent that man out into space to suffocate to death until his eyeballs exploded.
Yeah, I get the...
Happened in like a second.
Anyway.
He probably froze over instantly and didn't feel any real pain.
Oh no, there's a lot of horrible boiling pain. It's quite gruesome, actually.
Thank you, Doctor. I didn't realize you were on this line as well.
It's the intercom. Anyway, why don't y'all search the rest of the bodies, do that to the rest of them as well, so we can get them off of our fucking ship. Also, I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna set the ship to autopilot once we hit hyperspace. Speaking of which, we need to talk about where we want to go next. So why don't everyone search the bodies, find what you can, come up to the bridge.
Fair enough.
Oh, make sure to take like their gear and their make sure to take their gear and their weapons and leave 4 sets of armor for us in case we ever need to get into a place that only Imperial soldiers can get into.
I can't imagine how that plan would be useful against Imperials.
Well, I can. Please trust me. Just do it.
Fair. All right, send your droid down to help drag these bodies.
Yeah, all right. And I'll get off the intercom and have Chaos go down, and he'll help out.
Chaos is pleased to help.
So we got 6 bodies on the ship.
Yep. Let's see what you got.
Seven altogether, but I would just have the sniper's gun really have to assist him with his gear.
Yep, sniper's rifle is a range of 150 short range and 600 long range. 1d12 dice roll
Jeez.
damage.
Yeah. We'll just need this written down later. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So that's that is modified. There's also the flame trooper. If I can find it. They got a flamethrower. Needs fuel. There's also, they all have little blaster pistols as well, which is, basic 1d6. And yeah, and then all the troopers have 1d8 rifles.
Cool.
But the sniper rifle looks nicer than the rest of them. Or maybe not nicer, but more upgraded.
Yeah. So I guess,
Upgraded.
Jorgen, if you want to just, I guess, for sake of inventory, would you mind holding on to the rifles and we just say it's somewhere on the ship?
Yeah, we'll just put it on a ship inventory.
Oh, true. I keep forgetting about the fucking. We have a ship that has a character sheet. That is really cool.
Yep, you all have a ship.
Yeah. Did any of those troopers have credits on them at all? Any amount of credits?
Roll me 1d100.
Okay.
They're they're not.
They didn't get paid today.
No.
Imagine 6 people having $4 between them. Big millennial mood.
All together on the ship, you find a total of 4. Yep. And including stuff on the ship as well, 4,000 total.
4,000 credits?
Yeah, it's a fucking rich kid spaceship.
Fuck. Okay.
Spaceships cost a lot. It's probably
No,
there
you're
for
right.
maintenance.
No, you're right. That is 1,000 per
Four
person.
ways. 4 ways, because Rez is here.
Yeah, 1,000 per person.
I said 3 initially.
Oh, my bad. Jesus. Okay. And KS doesn't get paid.
He only gets paid in your affection.
There is so much affection.
Love me, father.
I do, KS.
I live for your acceptance, Father.
I love you, KS.
Well, if this is all said and done, I'm gonna check out the rich kid's luxury suite, and Jordan's gonna head off and lock the luxury suite door.
Right. Pretty sure that's gonna just be back there, and he's like gonna gesture down the hallway. KS already looked through those rooms, from what I understand. But they're all clear. Couldn't really tell which one is whose. But before that, we should all. I assume everyone's on the bridge now, right?